Hello and welcome to another update. In this one, I'll be covering the Zaporizhzhia front as well as the Siversk front and finally some pictures on the Kherson front. So starting out in the Zaporizhzhia front, there's been reports of reconnaissance UAV happening around Mirne as well as Poluhi on the Russian side by the Ukrainian forces. And finally, there's been reports of fighting occurring by a Ukrainian assault on this area in the gray zone. So we're seeing some Ukrainian forces trying to advance towards Russian positions by the Chervone and Melinivka villages around the Hulyaipole area. Hulyaipole is one of the Ukrainian main strongholds in this area as it reaches out to most of the villages in the area. It is the main highway, and they'll be using this towards Polohi, which is why we're seeing some recon here. This is most likely either a distraction or some probing attacks to check the readiness of the Russian forces. Moving on to the Siversk fronts, there are reports that Russia has captured both Bilohorivka and have advanced a bit further towards the north, capturing some of the gray zone by the Vesely village, and are advancing by the railways. So we have seen a bit of movement on the Siversk front as well, as the Russians are fighting at Bilohorivka and Spirne. They are advancing slowly, but they have reached some areas. According to Ryber, the area in which they reached in Spirne is somewhere around the northern side here. So we are seeing a slow Russian advance around Spirne and Bilohorivka, and now also around the southern Bilohorivka towards Vesely by the railways. And now finally around the Kherson region, we see that Ukrainians are doing some reconnaissance across the river. They are mainly using small UAVs with cameras, and they're doing it both in nighttime and in daytime, but mostly by nighttime. As we can see, the sun is setting here, and then this is later into the night, and this is as the sun is setting. We see them with some night vision gear, and the way that they use this is they have a screen on which they can look at, and then they use these controllers to fly it around. It has limited range, which is why they need these speedboats to go into the middle of the river. So this is most likely not here in the south of the river, as the distance between the both shores aren't that far. But it's most likely here to the north, as the distance is further away here, especially here around Nikopol. However, it is not clear exactly where it is. And then there are some Russian positions where they have set up some machine guns by the Novakhovka hydroelectric power plant. So exactly right here. So they are preparing some defensive positions here in case the Ukrainians decide to advance from this direction. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.